let's talk some misconceptions, misunderstandings. Why not? One very common question that I have got as a comment, and I recently got like I get it, there is no one, but I don't get why you are talking about this like 12 minutes and 44 seconds. I guess you didn't get it then. Here is no one talking. It's just what's happening apparently. It's the same as your comment, as your question. There is no one who is asking the question. It's also just what's happening. But from where the question is coming mostly is that me, the sense of I, is constantly looking for meaning and purpose to anything. So this talk should also earn some value or have some value or intention. So, because why the hell you are speaking? Why not? It's just what's happening. Nothing actually have a meaning or reason. It's made up. This is illusion. It's coming from this separate experience. Who is experiencing the separateness? When this dissolves, then there is no meaning. And it just right now the memory arised. Maybe because I had one-on-one yesterday, and there was shortly touched the topic of psychedelics. That prior to this test, we were experiencing different psychedelics, and after one, the strongest one, my partner, who I call also husband, but we are not legally married, and it doesn't matter here how it is, how it's called. So when he came back, my partner, then, and we entered to the tipi where the ceremony is happening. It was over then. I mean, we, me and my daughter. It was 2 years ago, a little bit more. Then the first words that my husband, partner, friend said was, "There's no meaning." Nothing have a meaning. Wow, it's so meaningless. Wow. And it wasn't like bad way. It was like the freedom, liberation was shining through the eyes, and it was fluctuating, or how you say it, like energetically. It was so beautiful. At that time, I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I haven't had this kind of experience. And yeah, of course, even this taking psychedelics, the strongest one is not experience in that sense that this kills you instantly. It's so strong. So there is no one who is experiencing this trip. And yeah, of course, when one trip is over, story comes back, me comes back, but in between it's like yeah, subtle, so and yeah, he was crying, but from the happiness, and like nothing have a meaning. Yeah, that's true. Also, although I don't know what is true, and I don't think that there is something that is true, like in the sense of ultimate truth, final truth. It can't be known. There is no separation. What is shared here is not coming from the knowing, it's not coming from the experience, it's not coming from the realization. Yeah, it's coming from nothing. It's nothing speaking, it's nothing watching, it's nothing listening. there is no one listening. Listening may happen, watching may happen, but there is no one behind the eyes looking or behind the ears listening. It's just inking happening, apparently, of course, because at the end nothing is even happening. And yeah, sure, it can't be understood with the separate mind, so to speak, who is operating in time and space, because all of this is illusion. Yeah, so why I'm talking about this, like Ere, need to have a meaning, purpose, intention. No, it's just what's happening, it's empty. I have no motivation, no intention, no agenda. Yeah, it seems like talking have happened here almost 2 years in a story. It definitely doesn't feel like that, because it's only this, and the memory is arising in this about 2 years. And if it is some good business model, which is not, then Ere would be rich, or at least getting rich. But this is the horrible business, so here is also no agenda to do business, because what is shared here is useless for the person, meaningless, it's empty, it doesn't recognize the person, the individual, the seeker, it doesn't give anything. And although I think it's said so many times in so many videos, but still seekers, spiritual seekers, land to this channel and even write emails, contacting, trying to show their truth, trying to describe what they think, trying to change Ere's mind. Like Ere is talking about something. That's not the case. This is nothing. I'm talking about nothing. Non-duality is nothing. It's not philosophy, it's not religion, it's not belief, it's not the teaching. You can't apply it, you can't use it, although in a story, in a dream, it may happen, and then it's called applied non-duality, which is not what I am talking about, of course. This is useless. What to do with it? It's empty. You can't do it with it, nothing. Because who could do it? Who could use it? There is no one. This doesn't meet you. This doesn't give any suggestions, any directions, any teachings to anyone, because this simply doesn't see there anyone. And this dream, this illusion have totally collapsed for no reason, and only apparently in the process of falling away, this apparent process, it feels like it is progressing or it's going somewhere, and for some it can be very painful, very like feeling like losing my mind, like going crazy, disorientating, and so on. Yeah, and until there is this center called me, it feels real, and it feels really that it's living in time and space, and it's going somewhere, it's moving, and whatever is happening for real. And so it's waiting that something is happening, that the me stops happening. But bad news, guys, me doesn't stop happening. it's impossible because there is no one already. There isn't anything already happening. So it's not that life before and life after. When I was still there, then da, 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 da. Now I am not here, blah 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 blah. No, when the collapse is happening apparently, then it's seen there never was anyone here and there or anywhere. Haven't never been. This illusion is yeah, it's seen as illusion, so it wasn't even happening, and this is apparently stopping to happen. It's really difficult to put into the words, like yeah, and it doesn't need to, of course. Anyway, it doesn't matter how, I don't know, clear, direct, with lot of explanations, lot of stories, it still can't be understood. You will never understand this. Another bad news. And so yeah, really, because there is no one and I am speaking with no one. I am apparently speaking with people who have openness to this message that is resonating. And fuck off everyone who is not open to this message. And yeah, sorry that I said that. I often don't say anything to these kind of people that is seen here, that is constantly looking every video, constantly commenting every video, not only Ere but others so-called radical non-duality videos also. Clearly they have no openness. They are so frustrated, so angry, they try to share their truth, they try to pin you down, or how you say. And now, yeah, it's like silly to even say that, to reply to comment that get away, like what are you doing here? Like, I never go anywhere to and watch anything that it doesn't resonate, and then writing like years and years and years like old grown-up men seems to do in YouTube, to comment everyone and trying to share their truth. Open your own channel and share your truth. But yeah, I can't say anything because there is no free will and choice, obviously. It's masochism to watch and waste your time in videos like this that doesn't resonate. So yeah, I have nothing to tell to you, and nothing to, no energy to prove anything, because this can't be proven and doesn't need to be proven, of course. And who to prove at all, or who to explain, and yeah. So here the energy to talk dissolves absolutely when there is someone who is not open to this message. So in the daily life, I'm not talking about this. Sure, I'm not going to the shop and telling that, hey, do you know that you are not real? Do you know that this is illusion? That this is not happening? That this is only apparently happening? No. Normal talking still happens in normal situations, and talking about this comes as a response, or as just this sharing here in Ere's channel, where there seems to be 2000 plus subscribers who seems to be open to this. Probably not all of them, but mostly. So thanks and much love. Of course, you don't have any choice to subscribe or unsubscribe, to watch this or not to watch this, to have openness or not to have openness. There is zero choice. it's everything just what's happening. So have fun. Ciao.